And we are back. Almost like we never left, but it's a whole other video, but you get it. Pile number 2. As you've seen, shit started glitching. I'm literally on a completely different device. So yeah, and the fact that I was talking about what I literally put up in my book, the Archidopkin, I believe that's what it's called, and it's like about an energy source of power, and that's how they cultivated the 13 ghosts. So it's almost like a level up, a power up, and so you have like this extra sense of boundary up. So even with that whole situation short circuiting, essentially, it's like they don't want you to short circuit. It's like whoever is coming back, and I'm not saying everybody because we're going through whatever we're going through, okay? So with this check-in, just allow it, I'm here just to be exactly that, a check-in. You don't need to invite them in. You don't need to offer them a drink of water. Like, it can just be a check-in. That way it doesn't even need to enter a thought into your mind that somebody is going to sabotage you. And with this 13 ghosts is letting me know there's going to be possibly a lot of people coming back or trying to come back and enter in your life. So this is definitely a means of reinforcing those boundaries, reinforcing the mindset of accepting where you are and where you don't want to be, reintroducing yourself to just allowing things to be exactly as they are, allowing people to be exactly who they are, and just allowing it to be, again, exactly that, just a check-in. Like, we don't need to do anything more. Yep, I'm great, I'm grand, I'm wonderful, thank you, that's awesome. But it doesn't need to be more than that. Because once that starts coming in and it's like, yeah, setting up, it leads to different things I'm feeling, and especially with the sabotage being in reverse. Again, it's like, don't even allow that energy to try to seep into your own energy, right? And revitalize in that sense. Allow it to lay to rest, which is essentially what the fucking ghost one was, to be laid to rest, okay? So let's go ahead and get into further this in regards to why they want to check in. Because I do feel like it's this sense of power. Because if I'm remembering correctly, they have to do like a sense of sacrificing for the 13th ghost in order for it to be set up. Somebody had to be living and then killed, not already trapped in like this thing down in the basement, essentially, where it was keeping people that were already dead. You would have to kill yourself at that moment. So it's like this self-sacrificial moment, and it's allowing you to know, like, do I do that to bring in somebody else to welcome their power while utilizing my own and feel like I don't really have any? Or am I just do what I do and I keep it pushing? Okay, let's go ahead and get some further in here. Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles coming out in here. This is a sense of balance. Balance, 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 balance. Like I said, just because they're coming back doesn't mean you got to invite them in, welcome them in, get the whole breakdown in your life. Get shit, even get the own breakdown of their life, what they're doing, how they're setting things up. Let the check-in be a goddamn check-in. It's like a checkpoint at the video game, you know? Just trying to get past that. So this balance of allowing yourself to, again, the stability that you have created, allowing that to be that firm foundation that you're allowing to be pivotal, right? Where do I want to continuously release and let go? Where do I want to stay? How do I want things to be set up? Because people come back if they know that they can. Energies will come back if they know that they can. Shit, they'll come back even if they know that they can't. Right? But make it a lot harder for them. Ooh, we got the Tower. I love that it ain't coming up right. Sometimes people be like, oh, the Tower. No, but this is, again, something outside of your control. And that's landing right on top of the 13 ghosts. So this is, again, letting me know that this is like an upsurp or usurp. I'm saying it right in my head. An upsurp of energy, an upsurp of energy. Yes, thank you, of your energy, and allowing your own recognition of power in that sense. So with this coming out, it's again, It's almost like their spirit is bringing these people back, these conversations back, and not putting you in dangerous situations. I don't know. We ain't doing that. But it's like bringing back this type of energy or this thought or even like the person's name. Like, oh, okay. It's to, again, revitalize your thought process of recognizing, okay, what am I want releasing? What do I want to let go? What am I truly going towards? So it's like this is almost like spirit is also checking in with you to recognize. Eight of Cups, abandoning old ways, old energy. Like I said, it's this releasing, and that's coming right on top of the tower. It's again this recognition. It's working in your favor. So whatever they're like, whoosh, and then bringing back up, like, oh, I could have swore I was. It's like, okay, you done, all right, you done. It's almost like a Saturn moment without having to do a Saturn return, a Scorpio moment essentially. So really taking this into that focus, allowing the balance, because the balance is coming right over here with the check-in and sabotage, allowing the balance of the ebbs and flows of life, people coming in and leaving, just don't allow it to disrupt your dance, your dynamic, your homeostasis, because what's going over here in the spirit to get you prepared emotionally, financially, physically, and all these things is a tower moment, is a shift, is a change. It's bringing back a lot of old things so that way you can really truly clear it out and allow yourself to walk forward in a new wave of energy and destination. Okay? But that has been your complete reading, pile number fucking 2. I'm glad we got that out, especially again with the tower moment. You releasing the old. It's like, again, some people may want to come in and they're trying to see if they can flip that sabotage that's down upright. So keep that dance with yourself. Keep that devotion to yourself. Keep that everlasting change and care about yourself involved for you. Okay? With that being said and done, I love you. Love yourself more. Until next time. Now, pile 3, you guys are my spiritual pile. Oh my God, what the fuck? Where did you go? Okay, sorry. But you are my spiritual pile. We're gonna go back to 656. This is gonna fuck with me. But that's not gonna fuck with me. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Now, I didn't see the top 2 cards, the top 2 hidden truth cards, but I did see the bottom card. But I will say that your cards, the way that they flipped out, with the other cards, I like shuffled it, but then I selected it, versus your cards, they came out, right? But then this one, I did see the big card, essentially. But you guys are definitely my spiritual pile. Not saying the other piles weren't, but just your energy alone and the way that it speaks and it represents itself is very just out there, very present, very open. So let's go ahead and flip over these cards together. And we have grapevine and we have health coming in here. So with health, it says, I'm going to be a part of your health and wellness journey. Then grapevine, I heard something you're going to be interested in. So urban legends is the card that you guys got. And if you don't know the movie Urban Legends, it's essentially this person. Where the hell did this come from? Did not those little black dots? That's cute though. Urban Legends is essentially, I believe, a movie made in like the early 2000s or the 90s. And it's like a man going around killing in like the urban legend type ways. And so that's essentially what it is. And it's essentially urban legends are things that are told through the grapevine. And so this is almost like it's going to sound very corny, but like a success story. So this health in the grapevine is like hearing through the grapevine that things are working out, not just in your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, financial health, things of that sort, starting to stabilize and it's being heard. And the way that it feels you're getting this urban legend is because in this grapevine, what do they say? People that talk about you the most are because they aren't living a life that they can talk about, right? It's that energy. It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting them to do that. I wasn't expecting them to set this up. I wasn't expecting them to confront this. I wasn't expecting them to dance like this. I wasn't expecting them to talk like this. I wasn't expecting them to own this or whatever it is. But it's like you're in good health, you're in good wellness, you're in good energy. And so some people are hearing it through the grapevine and they're talking about it, and it's feeding even more into the energy. It's almost like you're alchemizing it as well. Like, oh, I wasn't. Well, alrighty then, I guess. Even when people, I always like to say, when people like, oh, that little project or that little thing that you're doing or setting up that little thing, it's like, okay, because it's the little things that irritate you. It's the little things like this that are a big success to me or a big moment that are irritating to you. And so now you're still talking about it like it's an urban legend, like it isn't real, but it very much is real. It very much is coming into fruition, coming into this wine energy, which is hilarious. I'm picking up the grapevine card, but it's coming into this potent wine, sufficient energy coming in here. So it's like, I heard something you're going to be interested in, and you realize that the more the person talks, you're like, that's me. They're talking about me. Where did you hear this from? And then, yeah. So it's taken into account that all right, your success is going to be spoken on the ears of those that haven't even realized their own. Take that how that is, take that how that resonates, take that how that wants to hold in your heart. Okay? But it's that sense of energy. So Spirit, further in regards to this grapevine and urban legends. Yeah, we got the moon, which is Piscean energy. Trusting in your intuition, having faith in that gut instinct. I'm also hearing like you're taking your gut health very, very seriously as well. Meaning more gut conscious. But also like trusting that gut feeling like, I don't know about that. And not allowing yourself to be so easily talked or dissuaded into doing something, right? Just because it's heard through the grapevine or talk. Because even you're like, it's like when I have in my deck where it's like even the truth can be twisted, you know, and the truth becomes twisted by being told a lie. So if they're hearing through the grapevine, whatever it is, allow that to feed in your intuition that you are going in the right direction. Feed into those signs, feed into those dreams, feed into those manifestations becoming reality and being like, okay, this is what that shit meant. This is what grinding and concentrating and setting things up means. Let's get some further cards, which is crazy. I'm not. We got the Seven of Pentacles coming in here for you. Trusting in what you can do and authorize for and with yourself. What you can set up in mode for and with yourself. Your energy, like I said, it's very spiritual. It's like you want more, but Spirit is like, this it. Like these cards, I even was like, okay, maybe I'll pull from a different deck, but it was like, it wasn't pulling. It's like you don't need too much to cultivate, to pull, to make something real. It reminds me of the episode off of Supernatural where it's like that dude that each time they tell the story, it's like a farmer dude or something is in the house and it's like, no, he didn't kill him. He did this. And so each time the legend is told about this person, it changes, it shifts with that energy. So this urban legend energy, if you're like, I'm alchemizing whatever it is into my good health, into my benefit. Because even mosquitoes are in rooms of royalty, okay? So it's like, don't underestimate what you feel like is not something of significance when it really is. And when it really shows what you're capable of, when you trust in yourself, when you bet on yourself, when you're like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to set this forth, I'm going to say this, because people are talking anyway. If Grapevine and Card is telling you anything, people are talking anyway. They're making up stories, pulling from the truth. Making up stories, pulling from the truth. You're gonna be interested in about this, and it's just something. It's just like, that sounds like that's me. That sounds like that's. So it's like it's trusting in your capabilities and what you know. what you feel, what you understand, what's truly happening. Yeah, Spirit is saying you guys don't need too much. Because sometimes when you get too much, you feel like now you have to deal with all the much that you have. When you can get a little bit in terms of information, in terms of guidance, in terms of new movements and actions, and allowing that to lead you to something of many that you truly want to dig into. But that has been your reading pile number 3. I love you. Love yourself more. Until next time.